They want everything to look so pretty on the outside, so you can't see how ugly they are on the inside. One of the neighbors delivered groceries today. And on the response to Victoria's thing, he said, "You're my neighbor." And he said he lives at this address. And I'm looking, I'm like, having been a former pizza guy, I know how to drive down a road and find addresses before there was GPS, which GPS, often sends us a half hour down the road because it's not quite right. But if you're a pizza guy and you can read a fucking map, I mean, I can read levels of height on a good map. Military map, I know where we're at. I know we're not just going there. We have to get there and then climb up and get where we're going. How far do you have to climb? Oh, we always seek knowledge, do we not? It's a human trait. Curiosity, understanding. And so, whenever I use these things, I would put the neighbor on the other side of me's fucking address on it, because I looked it on the mailbox. I look and I use that as my home address. That way it gets me there. And if somebody's following me, at least I have 10 minutes of time while she's out there fucking railing on somebody that doesn't have anything to do with her. She's going to be over there going, and I'm like, oh, this gives me 10 minutes and I can get ready for whatever the fuck I'm doing. So I know the neighbor's address because I fake it as mine. Ta-da. So when this guy says, "Hey neighbor," and he puts his address in there, it's a person across the road. I can pinpoint it. I'm like, ours is this, hers is that. It's an odd number, so it's on the other side of the road, and it falls in between us. I'm like, oh my God, that's the fucking neighbor. That's the fucking neighbor. And he shows up, he's the nicest guy in the world. We're heading into the new year, and we know who our enemies are. We know the enemies of the neighbors, and through that, we can determine who our friends are. But you want to keep them across the road.